Hi everyone. These are Simon, and Alex with our final project for the computational methods class of civil engineering.
So this project is it's designed to estimate the net present value of whatever project you decide to work on. We decided to make it flexible so it could be used with all kinds of different projects.
So here in the main tab we'll see a summary of a sample project that we have already inputted this in this worksheet. It has the name of the project, the location, the start date, the end date, and then with information that was input into the form, it has the present value revenues, and then the net present value. That is going to be calculated as we click the generate button. It's going to take us to forms where we can put information specific about the project, so we can go ahead and show you with another sample.
So we're going to start by naming our project, and we're going to give it a date to start with.
1969.
And we'll leave off the end date for now, and the location of the project. And then for the project MAR, we're going to decide on, a safe discount rate that's going to be best for this project. Well, we'll just say that's 20%. And we'll just leave it with that. We won't use the others for this one. So to begin, we have to describe the costs, and there are two different tabs to do this. You can describe it as a single payment, a lump sum, or an annuity. And we've put little help features here that the user can click to learn a little bit more about these. Let's say for this cost, we have to pay for materials. And the dollar amount, since this is going to be an expensive project, we're going to say $1 billion. And then the date of the cost, this will be some day that'll be after the day that we started. So we'll say, and 70. We choose our rate, our discount rate, or our MAR, and then we'll decide that it compounds yearly. If we input it, you'll see that the little summary of that payment shows up at the bottom here. And we also have a little summary of the total present value of costs. And we can also do the same thing for annuities. And eventually we can move on to the revenues, which in this case we're not really getting very much off of the moon landing. Let's just say that we managed to save $100,000. And then the date of costs, let's say we'll just put some kind of date, a MAR. This time we can try out using the monthly compounding. And there it goes. And we could keep going. We can add as many of these as we want, but we're just going to test it out to see how it works by pressing the finish button.
So when we press the finish button, we see that the code is doing its magic, and since it is a very useful code that is complex, it's gonna take a little while. We just wait.
Yes. And my computer's a little slow, as you can see, but it's working on it.
It'll get there. And Voila, there you go. So see the summary of the project is in the main sheet. It says the project name is moon landing, the location, and the date when it ended as well. And we can see the present cost and the present revenues, and also the net present value. As you can see, there are actually losses with a negative number at the bottom. It also created a tab with the name of the project called Moon Landing, and it has a little bit of more detailed information. We see that there are four tables, two for costs and two for revenues, and one for single values or annuities for each one of them. At this moment, only the single values for revenues and costs are filled out, as you could see in our sample. And this is this is the table information that is used to calculate the the net present value for the project.
And with that, that's our project. Um, it's flexible enough that it'll shift down this bottom row as you add more information. It was a fun thing to work on, and we are happy with the product. Thanks for watching.
If you have any questions, don't hesitate to click the help button.
Yeah.